Alright, for round two, our opponent failed to show up, so we kind of got a free roll. So, we'll see you in the finals for that. But, while I was waiting for the match to start, round two of this 8-4 draft, the deck builder popped up, and I realized I had accidentally joined a sealed, and I had forgot about it. So, we got our sealed pool. So, if you guys want, you might as well, see how I'm building this for some extra value. Anyways, I pulled out the rares. I mean, we got a Snapcaster, Mindstreaker, Evil Twin, so looks like blue is probably a good choice, and black just could be like a splash or something. Just pulling out the good cards that I'd basically play here. Scab's probably not gonna be good enough to cut it. Oh, and Range Assistant. Delvers could be interesting if we have enough instants and sorceries. White looks pretty decent. Ooh, white is pretty deep as well. Let's see, we got any good red card? Oh, we got a Brimstone Volley. Oh, that's our only good red removal. Only good red card, I guess. Green looks pretty bleak. We have Double Wolf, and yeah, I mean, green has some good cards, but it's just very shallow. I think the plan here is blue-white splashing black for like the for the Evil Twin, and even the Falcon Wrath Noble. God, I love this card. It's just so strong. So yeah, we'll go ahead and ditch the other colors. Most likely not going to splash the Brimstone Volley here, as much as I would like to. Cut all those. Right now we're looking at 33 playables. The Delver of Secrets are probably going to be the first thing to get cut, depending on how many instants and sorceries we have. So let's take a look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll cut this Delver of Secrets, easy. Same thing goes with the Runechanter's Pike. We just don't have enough instants and sorceries to warrant playing that. Range Assistant is fine, but I mean, we just have no real good reason to run them, I guess. Like, it works fine with the Feeling of Dread and Silent Departure, but that's about it. So, I mean, as a mana ramper, it's fine, but I'm not too impressed. I'm more likely to cut those before anything else. That puts us at 28. I think I want most of these. Don't necessarily need the Moment of Heroism. These are all pretty good. I mean, I guess the Silver Chase Fox is just mediocre. A bear, if nothing else. The rest of everything looks pretty good. It's nice that we have both the offensive and the defensive spirit pseudo lords, and we even have a lot of spirits to go with them. I mean, we have the Moon Heron, the Voice of Spirit, Lantern Spirit, Midnight Haunting. Mindstreaker's a spirit. So a lot of targets. That's pretty nice. We still want to cut 3 cards, it seems. And now it's getting to the part where it's a little bit harder to see what you want to cut. I mean, most of these cards I want to keep. Like, there's just so much synergy between like the Stitcher's Apprentice, Unruly Mob, Falcon Wrath Noble, Thraben Sentry that it's kind of hard to cut any of those. I guess I can cut the dagger here. The dagger is really nice, and I always usually want to play it, and certainly in these type of decks where I have a lot of humans and a lot of flyers, so that's certainly something I want to play, but I'm not necessarily sure I can play it here. I think all my top end I definitely want to keep, for sure. Like, the only thing that's really questionable is the Moon Heron, but it's still a Snapping Drake if nothing else. All of these are very good as well. I guess the Snapcaster Mage, potentially. Like, it doesn't really flash back that much for us, but getting back a Midnight Haunting or a Rebuke would be pretty strong. Other than that, the other cards that can flashback already have flashback, so not too much of a help there. The Amulet's going to help us find us a swamp for our Falcon Wrath Noble and our Evil Twin. Yeah, this is a little bit of a tough one. I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and cut the Unruly Mob. I know it works really well with the Stitcher's Apprentice, but I think that's our least our least favorite option here. Um, let's see. What else can we add? Or sorry, cut. Kind of feels weird cutting the Deranged Assistant, but I went with it. Kind of feels weird cutting the Silver Inlaid Dagger too, but so be it. Like, I guess I could cut the Falconwrath Noble. It does make me commit a little bit more to swamps, but I mean, we have the Isolated Chapel, so that's not going to be too hard anyway. What to cut? Yikes, this is actually pretty tough. Like, I want to keep at least the Stitcher's Apprentice just to be able to turn on some shenanigans between the 4-drops that we have, like the Sentry, the Guard, the Noble, the Twin. Or I guess not the Twin, but the others. Heck, even Geistcatcher's Rig, I can't even cut that. Like, Sealed is just going to have some flyers anyway, so... A little bit of a tough spot here. It always comes down to that one card that you don't want to cut, but you have to, you know? And I think for us, it actually might be the Feeling of Dread. That doesn't seem right. Like, it seems like we're kind of aggressive enough to warrant the Feeling of Dread, and being able to tap 2 creatures, you know, twice, seems pretty good. Jeez. Tough decision. I mean, I guess the Feeling of Dread, that just still doesn't feel right to me. Maybe I just do go with the Stitcher's Apprentice. I mean, I do like the... No, see, that doesn't feel right. Tough stuff, I say. Tough stuff. I'm looking at the Thraben Sentry. Heck, man, this is pretty rough. Not liking any of my options to cut here. Feeling of Dread? No, it's too good. Too good, I say. Alright, well, this doesn't feel right at all, but I think I'm going to cut the Geistcatcher's Rig. Like in Seal, that's usually going to always find a target on your opponent's side, but I think I'm going to cut it here. Whoa, guess our round 3 started, so we'll wait for that in the next vid. Yeah, we're going to run with this. We'll put in the Isolated Chapel, and let's see, yeah, we'll go like this, so that'll leave us with 9 sources for white, 6 for blue, and 3 for black. Seems pretty strong to me. I mean, blue is obviously not very committed. So yeah, we'll run with that. And if you watch this vid, we'll see you guys for the final round of our 8-4 draft.